Excited to see what this silencer does in this game, honestly, for me. Obviously, it's something they've theory crafted against the Shadow Demon.
Some Faith Beyond the start. It was actually T1 who placed their ward first, so they do know that there's a mid ward, or should know there's a ward over mid, and get some gold off of. Faith Beyond already losing his courier to Whitemon. Who's going to get first blood?
Yeah, they missed the curse from the silencer onto the to the Shadow Demon there. Otherwise, they might have found the kill. And now Monkey King Arme.
He's in trouble, but they've got the Arcane Curse. They're putting the damage on. Carl gets a solo kill on Jinkyu while this is going on, and Ame ends up dropping in the top lane. This is all while bottom. They're going after 23, and they'll get the kill onto the Sven. Zephyr falls over to Y.
They've managed to recover it nicely.
Oh.
Faith Beyond.
3 heroes down bottom for T1. Charge coming out from
level
Joey.
6.
Yeah, Sven might be in some trouble. Ooh. Reaper Scythe didn't get the kill, and now can they kill off 23? Jinkyu's down here, so they'll at least get that. They brought 4 heroes down bot for LGD, but Carl comes in, and he's silenced. Pulse Nova going off. They've got the Heavenly Grace. They'll chase down the Tinker. Silencer trying to do all he can to get a kill here, but now Zhao 8's gonna fall too. So 4 heroes come bottom, 4 heroes leave bottom. All
first starting Blink as well, before the boots or anything.
Zhao 8's charging into Carl, and this has just been a bad plan every time, it seems.
Here comes
to get the spear out on a Faith Beyond the arena. Boundless Strike, Cuckoo in trouble. Cuckoo very dead. Faith Beyond, he did have the Reaper Scythe, didn't have the range to get in and use it. They're going to look over at Zephyr and try to get themselves a +1, and that should probably lead to the...
Well, you don't get the strength, but...
Well, no, I just got the status resistance, but... Boundless Strike comes in, they've got the arena down, they're going to go to the Wukong's command. The Global Silence into the Reaper Scythe, they'll get the kill into Zephyr. That's going to be the Shadow Demon dead first. They're chasing Carl to finally kill him off. They'll end his streak. 3 heroes down to the side of T1, and LGD are getting away with this. They'll go after 20.
Speak up. The way you said it there, you made it sound like you're not human. Carl's going to go on Jinkyu here, though, in the top lane.
Get that kill.
Very dead.
Yeah,
oh, when they put the humans in the book.
Like that, I'm definitely human.
Oh, Cuckoo's only level 10.
Arena, that's going to come down, and now Faith Beyond going with the Reaper Scythe to get the kill here on a Cuckoo. Back over in the bottom lane, they'll go to the Wukong's command, they'll go after 23. He's going to be slowed up, and Zhao 8 trying to get the kill here with the help of Ame. And while they've got the bashes, they'll have the damage, they'll get the kill, they'll take out this Sven, and the game, net worth-wise, still sitting pretty even.
Oh, they see Zephyr as well here.
Oh boy. Boundless Strike after the Heavenly Grace. Now he's got the Disruption. The Zhao 8 charging. Does he want to commit all the way through? Global Silence committed. And that's
Carl's just by himself
Carl,
here.
right there by the tier 2 by himself. He does have a haste though. Ooh, double stun. That's going to potentially lead to both kills. Oh yeah.
Jesus.
And they'll at least trade Whitemon, but wow, Carl kind of getting away with a lot. That Jinkyu just doesn't have boots at all. Ooh, BKB.
Oh my
killing
goodness.
His Zephyr. Balance Strike coming in. They've also got the ult from Zhao 8. Using that Nether Strike to lock up Whitemon. They'll get themselves 2. They're going to look with the arena as well as the spear that's going to be out of Jinkyu, but they've used the Wukong's command. BKB gets popped by Carl. They'll get the kill on a Jinkyu. Trade a 2 for 1.
There's some of these cores that you can get away with it, the Philosopher's Stone.
Mid lane, Stormhammer not going to land. Now they've got the charge coming out of 23 as well as the Rod of Atos. They'll drop down the arena with the BKB pop by Ame. Gets that Jingu to go off. And now the right click's coming through with the Wukong's command, trying to get the kill here on a 23. Goes after Carl instead. Nether Strike, it's on 23. Stormhammer going to land on the 2. They've got the Reaper Scythe, but there's the Disruption save. They'll save 23. He'll blink away. He gets out for now. But the rockets are flying in. The Rod of Atos is still going to land on a 23. They're going to continue to chase. They've got the Goat Shroud. Rockets coming in. Whitemon in trouble. Here comes Ame. They'll at least get him.
And like the panel was saying before, they've played each other so many times now. Oh, hang on, they're going in.
Yeah, that's Faith Beyond going in with the overwhelming blink. They've got the stun coming through on a Carl. Carl getting locked up with the Nether Strike coming out from Zhao 8, but they get the kill on a Y, and Y's not going to be able to get anything really off afterwards. Zhao 8 also falls with Faith Beyond. 3 heroes dead on the side of LGD. They go after Jinkyu trying to get the kill into the Stinkers. The Wukong's command is going to be around these heroes on the side of T1, but they've already taken out 4 on LGD, and they'll lose every...
They're going to try and force the high ground, see if they can poke for a buyback.
Pops the God Strength. Charge comes in from Zhao 8. They're going to go through. They've got the Disarm, and now 23 is going to start taking away with the God Strength. The Cleave doing so much damage to get the kill to Zhao 8. They look over at Ame. They'll take out the Monkey King. No buyback. They buy back on Jinkyu, but with no Monkey King, this is a tough hold. They already got the tier 3, and now they're going to look at the set of racks. The charge comes out from Zhao, and now they've got the overwhelming click coming out from Faith Beyond. Those for the Reaper scythe for the disruption save once again. Zephyr on it, Spear lands, Faith Beyond. He's in trouble. Stormhammer hits, and they'll get the kill onto this Necro. Zhao can only just charge and hope, but Zhao now on the run, and he's killed too. 3 heroes did without buyback. Finally, Jinku takes out Whitemon, goes after Zephyr, has the lasers, the rockets, the Yules, though, from Carl. Gonna land the stun, and, well, there it is. They've got the last word as well as the Arcane Curse, but it's just why standing his ground, trying to do something with nobody else alive to help him out. And this might just be the kill that gets the 2 Gs called from LGD, although Zephyr... All right, well, he'll use that Lotus Sword. They'll get the kill. They'll take the set of racks up top. They still have a tier 2. And with knowing that, LGD will call GG.
Yeah, great turnaround by the Sven. I think he had Satanic there at the end as well.
That being said, still, 23 is CSing pretty well.
Tower is under attack.
It's really difficult to get on top of him, though. Oh,
They've
no
dusted
Quelling
him
on
up.
Whitemon.
Yeah, and he's heavily graced himself. Jinku taking a lot of damage, gets the Jingu off. Boundless Strike, needs to be careful for the Clinks' damage. Carl, meanwhile, gets first blood on Zhao Wei while there's 2 kills up towards top. Faith Beyond looking to get a second. And 23, one more shot, will get run down by Faith Beyond. A TP,
Oh, the
in from
TP.
Zephyr. Treant's body blocking. Hope when you've got that level 4 and you're able to just primal spring these creep waves. Arena down, Zhao Wei caught with the spear. They've got the Earth Splitter in the sweep on a 2, but the finger comes in with the Earth Spike from Zephyr. 4 heroes in. Now Jinku looking to land that Wukongs as well as Balance Strike, but they've got the Guardian Angel, and the Laguna Boy comes down onto Y. Dragon Slave follow up with one more right click from Cuckoo, gets themselves a second, could be a third.
goodness,
Jinku surviving,
Jinku.
doing a lot of damage, kills off Zephyr, looks over at Whitemon, Carl goes down, and Cuckoo is next. 4 heroes are gonna fall here on T1. Jinku making it happen himself.
I think that was Orchid
Oh.
queued up on the Spectre as well.
Oh boy, they caught him. But now again, Amit going in with the Shadow Step will have the Haunt to follow it up. They'll look for the LSA, but that's only going to be an illusion. He's jaunting and jiving around as he's going for 23. They've got the dust onto the Clinks. They're going to try and catch him. And another Quelling Blade Earth Splitter forcing 23 over to the side, but they've got the Arena coming down that saves the Clinks as well as Carl on the Lena. They get the kill on the Jinku, but now, what else can they get? The sweep comes in from Y. They have the Rod of Atos on a Cuckoo. They're not going to follow this up with anything more. That was Shadow Step and Haunt looking to get a kill here. Spectral Dagger thrown forward. Zhao Wei's a little bit too far in, but behind them is Faith Beyond. They'll get the kill to Carl. They're going to look over the rest. They look over 23, but the Spear's going to land onto the Nature's Prophet. They get the kill to 23 as the sleep hits on the 2. Separate can only stand and watch as they've got the Glaive here. They'll throw it onto these 2 here.
Someone shows mid.
Yeah.
Dead.
And there's the Shadow Step with Faith Beyond using that Wrath of Nature. And now they're going to look for more. Cuckoo going to use that Arena, but the Wukong's command comes in. The Earth Splitter flies through. Gleipnir onto Cuckoo. They'll get the kill onto the Mars. After they've got Faith Beyond pressuring the top tier 2. And if anybody comes over, well, Zhao Wei and Jinku are ready to go. And here they are. Carl. He gets the BKB off, but they've got the lasso inside the Wukong's command. They're going to bring 23 in. Ooh, they bring 23 in. Why are they bringing 23 into this? That's right, the Wukongs. He's in so much trouble. They get the Kona Whitemon. They'll take out 23. They look over at Zephyr. It looks like not only a third, but should be a fourth. They'll lose Zhao Wei in the process. Cuckoo. The fact that he's got the Arena allows him to walk out. LSA hits on Faith Beyond. Is he going to lose the Undead streak? The Laguna barely does anything. It doesn't scratch the surface. Cuckoo now slowed up by the Diffusal Blade of Jinku. They'll chase him down, and eventually, if the Jingu procs, Cuckoo will die, and it's look.
I think the main way they throw this game on LGD is if they try and push this high ground too early.
And there it is. Forcing the BKB, and now, ooh, they've got the Sprout.
No.
He actually blinks into the Sprout, and this is a problem for T1. They're all here. The Guardian Angel's going to come out with Zhao Wei coming in with the BKB. They've got themselves the last one that comes into the Omni Knight. Ame looking for a target. They'll get the kill on Whitemon. Now they'll look for the rest. Arena down, Spear hits on a Faith Beyond, but that's only taking him out of the fight for a second. Cuckoo, he's silenced. He'll TP out. All they get so far is Whitemon, but Zephyr looking like the next one to fall. Gleipnir is used, and they'll lose both supports on the side of T1. All 5.
Are they going to go for this straight away on T1?
They're going to go through
Lena has no
Gleipnir
BKB.
on a 2. Manta, Ame might lose this Aegis. Rest of the team is kind of far away from him, so do they have the ability to save Ame? LSA is going to come through, and they've got the damage to get this kill on Ame.
Wow.
They're taking out the Spectre. Well done by T1, and a little bit of just leaving their carry alone for the moment.
They want
And they're
more,
still
though.
going for Faith Beyond. They want to kill him for the first time this game as they've taken out Ame for the first time. He's now 6-1 and 14. Earth Splitter coming through. 23 trying to fight with BKBB popped by Jinkyu. Now they've got the Wukong's command down. 23's run in too far. Oh, man. Balance strike on it, too. They've got the BKB popped by Xiaowei. The Gleipnir's going to lock up the other two heroes on the side of T1, and this is going to go awfully for them. White on Zephyr.
It's so difficult. Lyman's going to buy back, but what a great force.
Interesting. Force staff.
I think
And now
they
they're
tried
going to get the lasso out on a Cuckoo.
was that the Lina force stuff? I think they tried to go for 2 separate plays at the same time, where they both would have been really good individually, but they kind of cancelled each other out instead.
They go after the Lina. They've got the Yules up into the air. Carl gonna hit in between the tier 4s, but he is sprouted up. Flame break back and killed off. Now the arena's gonna be around on 4. They've got buyback available on Carl, but Cuckoo already leaving the fight with the BKB being popped by Xiaowei. They're going to TP right into this one. Whitemon right into the middle of the fray, and he takes about 75% of his health in damage immediately. Gleipnir thrown in. They've got themselves the Wukong's command. Carl steps up for a moment. They get the kill on the Jinkyu. They'll end up losing Cuckoo. They hit the sleep on the 23, and now they're draining the mana away from Faith Beyond, but he is fine with the BKB and the right clicks coming away. They'll buy back on all 3 heroes on the side of T1 looking to chase Faith.
Again, it's the whole 5 versus 4 thing.
He's got a BKB, and that is a 9-second BKB that he's taking advantage of. They're going to look for the sweep. That's going to land on a 23. He's woken up a Cuckoo now low. He ends up dying. He's going to be dead for 100 seconds without buyback. They're onto the backlines. They've got Xiaowei going through with the lasso on the 23. They'll take the clinks. They've also killed off Whitemon. 3 heroes dead on the side of T1. Make it a 4th and a GG call. We're going to a game number 3. For eating some right clicks, so is Y from these Hell Bears.
I think Lina should be able to keep the distance right all the time, so I'm not sure how that happened, but
And Nightmare with these right clicks, magic missile. Oh,
his death at least. But still
and
good for
gains the
T1.
potential gold.
Yeah.
I'll say hits and Zephyr. No Laguna Blade for Xiaowei just yet. Two-man split Earth, and then they've got the Fatal Bonds to work with. Nightmare and Primal Spring on a Cuckoo. Boundless Strike, the damage is there. They'll get the kill. Whitemon just standing his ground, but that may not be the play for him. Y coming in, doesn't have Brain Sap or Nightmare for a couple more seconds, but will continue to chase with the help of Ame and the sweep from Jinkyu. But unfortunately, he never grabs the whole thing. Jinkyu in a bit of trouble, but the Primal Spring now... Oh, they've got the silence onto the Monkey King. They get the kill into Jinkyu. They're going to bring over the Tide Hunter. He's going to look to Ravage probably immediately after coming into this, but they already get the kill on Ame, and the Ravage is going to be a little bit late. However, they look over at Carl. They've got the Anchor Smash. They need one more shot to kill off this Lashrak, and I don't want to embarrass myself. They're gonna throw a Laguna Blade out and get a kill there on his Zephyr. They don't even kill off Y with the chase from 23. He's gonna TP over towards mid as now they'll take the tower. They've got the Chrono down onto 2. All right, Jinkyu's gone. Yule's up into the air. Xiaowei trying to help out. They'll land the LSA. The right click's coming in from 23. Faith Beyond taking a lot of damage. He's got Ravaged in 25, so it's a long way out of this fight. They've got the heal, but it's not gonna be enough. They've got the Brain Sap coming in. Xiaowei finally falls to 23. But they're controlling up this void. Again, they don't have Ravage. Time Walk trying to run. There's the Gush. Kill Carl? Right, Carl's going to look for the stun, but here comes Y. Chaotic Offering to follow it up. That's going to land on a 3. Faith Beyond does have Ravage if it's needed, and it's not. They get the kill into Carl. They'll take the Golem. They'll look over now at Whitemon. Fatal Bonds on a 4. Now Chrono's down.
Oh, no. Poor Carl.
Well, Ravage comes out. Carl ends up dead. They've got the silence on it too, but it's not going to matter. Cuckoo's been caught, and they've got the Yules. They should have the kill to follow this up, and they will.
Oh, they found Ame, though.
Ame low and gone.
Ready and available.
Yep. Nightmare. They've got Chaotic Offering. They'll look for the sweep that hits on a Whitemon. Now the Earth Splitter to follow it up. They're actually going to the other side. They'll use the swap to save Cuckoo. There's the Chaotic Offering coming down to the 3. They'll look for the silence. They get the kill on Xiaowei. They took him out very quickly. Now Y falls 2. Faith Beyond, he's in with no Ravage available. For 40 seconds, he's all by himself. They'll look for the sleep. Oh, Yules from Carl. That stops the sleep from coming in, but the Gush doing a decent amount of damage. Faith Beyond still very tanky. They've used that Chrono. They get the kill on Jinkyu. That's going to be 3. Looking for a 4th. Faith Beyond still throwing the Gushes out, and eventually he will fall. Bottom lane.
They're TPing in.
They have found Cuckoo. Carl coming in. They've got the swap once again. BKB gets popped by Ame. He's thinking about throwing down the Wukongs, but he'll stop that. Now 23 comes over. He does have himself the Chronosphere. They've got themselves the Wukongs. He's trying to get out of the range of the circle to get that swap off, and that's exactly what he's going to do with the Magic Missile. Now they've got the Ravage. Chaotic offering goes onto the high ground over Jinku. They've got the good way to get the Cuckoo, and now they've got the Chrono from 23. But the Nightmare not going to be enough to save Zhao Wei for the moment, as he's getting right-clicked by 23, but he doesn't have the damage to finish him off. Gush comes in, hits on a Whitemon as well as Carl, and well, Whitemon standing his ground with the upheaval. They finally get the kill on the Zhao Wei. Carl turning on Faith Beyond, Sleep coming through from Jinku, but avoided with the Yules. Gush again, Whitemon low, Anchor Smash haste, but it's still not enough to get the kill on this Warlock just yet. They've killed off the Leshrac, and now finally they'll take out Y. 23 gets the kill on the Bane, but they end up losing the Warlock. 4 is dead on the side of T1 with a triple kill there for 23. Mare on the Venge.
They really want the Void, but
yeah, they get the grip off. Boundless Strike. They've got the Fiend Scrape. They'll get the kill on 23. They'll take out Zephyr. Ame stopped the first Boundless Strike through the second that hit the Void that allowed them to get the Fiend's Grip off.
Have Ravage up as well. Yeah, they're going to get out. They're going to look to try and force the high ground here by the seams of it.
There's the Time Walk in. The Chrono comes down to 2. It's going to be onto the Time Hunter as well as the Lina, but they've got the Fiend's Grip all the way from the side with the BKB pop by 23, and now he needs to get out, but he can't. They've got the Fiend's Grip. He doesn't have buyback. They've killed off 3 already. They're going with the Ravage. They've got the BKBs popped around the horn. They'll take out Cuckoo and Carl. Full team wipe there for LGD, and they don't lose anything.
T1 not giving up here. The SCA mentality in full show.
Now the Strike Chaotic Offering comes through with the Fatal Bonds, but now they're trying to make something happen. They'll get the kill into Zhao Wei. They'll at least find one. Ame, he's got about 66% of his health to work with as the Gushes are coming through, and they get the kill into Faith Beyond. They've killed off 2. He doesn't have buyback, but they bob back on Zhao Wei. Zhao Wei's going to go through and try and kill off this illusion that makes sure the Venge is out of the fight completely, and there it is. So 57 seconds, no Venge, but they've got Cuckoo back up in just 5. They haven't defended the base completely. They've lost the bottom set of racks, and now LGD will transition over to the mid-tier 3, and set of racks to look for Megas. Cuckoo goes in, he'll pop that ult, going with the BKB as well as the silence coming into the Monkey King. Whitemon trying to do what he can, but the damage coming up from Zhao Wei on a Cuckoo is enough to get this kill and take out the Night Stalker as quickly as he was alive, he was dead.
And Void's about to come back up again, but he doesn't have Chrono, remember, here either. I mean, that fight in the bot lane,
at least.
Yeah, I mean, that fight in the bot lane was so well positioned by OGD, though. They managed to get the grip onto the Void as soon as he comes in, right? But also at the same time, they have the zoning in the background from the ET Stomp.
Blink Ravage through on a 23, gone.
The Stomp hit Zephyr in the backline as well, so they couldn't even get the swap off.
Yeah, Zephyr's dead too, and, well, I'll call GG. A little bit anticlimactic, but LGD, the reverse sweep to take the 2-1 over T1. And
I like the...
really well done.